How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Footballer XP. My name is T-Man, certified football coach by the Football Federation of Australia. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at corners, how you guys can take corners like professional football players. Now, the thing about corners is, it may seem very basic, but we all have those teammates who really believe that they are the best corner takers in the world, and they always volunteer to take the corners, and the corners are always very bad. So that's something we want to try and avoid. We don't want you to be that annoying teammate who really believes that he can take a corner when he can't. But one thing to take note of is we're not really going to be taking a look at the technical side of corners. We're going to be focusing more on the practical aspects of it, how you can actually kick the ball, the technique that you can use to produce the most efficient and effective kick as possible to give your teammates the best possible opportunity of scoring that goal. So if you want to learn how to take corners like a pro, don't go anywhere. So today we're focusing on the 5 common variations of corners. The first one being the short ball, where one of your teammates just runs, comes close to you, and you play a short one, bam, you're done. And if they have space, they can cross it in. If they don't have space, they'll most probably play it back to you. Then we have the near post. Now this one can be played on the ground, or it can be played in the air, but it has to be played at speed. One of your teammates runs to the near post, and you just flick the ball to them. Then we have the in-swinger and the out-swinger. Now if you're a right-footed player like myself, your in-swinger would be taken from the left side of the field so that the ball can curve outwards and then bend back inwards towards the goalkeeper and the goalpost. And your out-swinger will be taken from the right side. And if you're left-footed, then obviously it will just be the opposite. So how do you get your corners on target every time? How do you actually produce a good and effective corner? Well, take a look at this. So obviously, you know you have to place the ball within this 45-degree angle. You've got this line nice and clear for you where you can see. Now, if you want to play the near post, it would make more sense to place the ball somewhere there, right? And come in from a direct angle. That way you restrict yourself from kicking the ball out or kicking it too much to the inside. Now, if you want to play one of the swings or you want to play it back post, it makes more sense to place the ball somewhere here in the middle. That gives you more room because it's from a wider angle. And then if you want to play a short pass, it really doesn't matter. But it's all about getting the angles of your run-up and the angles of your placement right. That's the very first step to taking an effective corner. Now, if you feel like you're doing everything right, you're taking the right angles, you have the right run-ups, but your corners are just not lifting up, or you're not getting the ball to go where you want it to go, then it's probably because you're not kicking it right. And that's what I'm going to show you now. So, when you come in for the run-up, always remember to get a wide angle. So as you come up, you're just going to add a bit of a lift to the ball. So as you kick, slightly lift your foot up, just slightly, to get a bit of lift. So that's it, guys. Remember, corners are all about technique and angles and practice. You have to practice, practice, practice. Alone is recommended. You're wondering why I practice alone a lot of the time? That's because, well, especially for you as a youth player, you're not going to be playing with the people you're playing with right now for the rest of your career. So you have to get comfortable practicing alone. You have to be a good player in your ability and not a good player only when you're playing with X and Y and Z. So whenever you have the time, go out to the field, take a ball with you and just practice. It's the only way to improve as a player. I promise you that. If that video was helpful for you guys, do make sure to subscribe to Footballer XP, and I'll see you guys next time.